Hey guys, welcome back to Drawing and Painting. So today in Drawing and Painting, I am going to show you how to take your image and put it into a Google drawing, edit it, and put a grid over it. So I had showed you guys already how to do this in a Google Doc. Now we have Google Drawings, which can do a little bit more than a Google Doc. And since a lot of you are working from home and are not able to share the image with me and have me print it for you, I figured this way is a little bit easier. So now you can actually edit it here, put a grid right over it, and then work from your Chromebook or from your laptop. So you're going to open up a new Google Drawing. Okay, it's the same place that you would open a Google Doc or any other of those Google things. Don't mind my dogs in the background. All right. And then you're going to, it's going to look like this, right? You're going to go View, Show Ruler, if the ruler is not already showing. Now you can see the ruler is already showing here, but if the ruler is not showing, it'll look like this, and you're going to need the ruler, so you're going to go View, Show Ruler, because we definitely need that ruler to be showing. Then we're going to change the size of this. Remember, we want this to be 4 by 5. Now, depending on if your image is going to be 4 inches tall or 5 inches wide, I'm going to do one right now as an example that's 4 by 5 like this. So I'm going to go up, so I have it at 4 right there, and then I'm kind of eyeballing it because I can't see it super great, but that I can see a little bit better as I zoom in, and that's perfect. So I just went from this little corner thing, and that's where I changed the format of it. Okay, so that makes it the correct size. Now I'm going to insert the image into it. Now, if you've already edited your image in the Google Doc, you can just copy and paste it right in there. But if you haven't and you need to just start from scratch, that's fine too. You're just going to go Insert, Image. You can search the web. You can upload from your Google Drive, whatever. I'm just going to pull one from here. I did this earlier, so let's see if it works again. So if I look up Ben Simmons, we'll pull up a good image of him that should work. This one looks pretty good. Remember, you want it to be pretty close up. You want it to have good contrast, something that'll work for this project, and it works. So look, now I can see this fits on this size right here, but I need to make it bigger because I want to fill all the space. So I'm going to stretch from the corner, remember. You don't want to stretch from the sides because that'll change the proportion of it. And I just want to fill the whole space with this. It's my two dogs playing. Stop it, boys! Shh. All right. So now you can see I filled the whole space, and I can change it. I can zoom in more if I want, or crop more if I want. So if I wanted to have less of his shirt, I could crop it by clicking that tool, and then I can crop some of it from the corner or from the bottom, and then I could just stretch it again. So I could crop it like that, and then I could stretch it again to fix it up. I actually ended up making the bottom, no, it's the same size. It zoomed in on it for me. So now I can stretch it a little bit bigger. So it's still 4 by 5 inches. Remember, we want it to be 4 inches by 5 inches, okay? So whether it's vertical or horizontal, that's up to you, but it needs to be 4 by 5. All right, now we're gonna edit the image in terms of the color and all that. And we did this, I showed you guys this a couple times, I'll show you again. We're gonna click Format Options, and then all these things are going to pop up over on the side here. So I'm going to go here to Recolor, and then I'm going to click the one that says Sepia, which is all the way at the bottom, this one right here. And it's going to make it look like an old-time photo. That's not done yet, though. So now what I need to do is go to Adjustments, and I'm going to click Contrast and drag it all the way to the right. It has to go all the way to the right or it's not going to work. This is what's going to posterize it and put it in those 4 steps. But it's too dark. So what I need to do now is change the brightness. So I'm just going to pull this to the right. Now, not every picture is going to work. Some pictures aren't going to have enough contrast. Maybe they'll have too much contrast. So you might have to try a couple different pictures until you find the right one. This one looks good. I have nice posterization. I've got 4 different steps. I have black, white, and then 2 intermediates, but I don't need to use yellow and red as my colors. Remember, I get to choose any 4 colors. I'm just having it like this as an example. Now, when I go to print this, and if you have a printer at home, wonderful. If you don't, I can't even see that right there. All right, there we go. I assume that's the print right there. You're going to want to print it in grayscale. So when you print it, it's not going to make it red and yellow. It's going to do 2 different shades of gray, which is going to be even better. Let's see, where's my options? Print as a PDF. And just save it to Google Drive. You can also save it like this as well. I don't know why. I guess because I don't have it set up to a printer, but you get the idea. So when I print it, I guess because I don't have it actually set up to a printer, it'll change it into grayscale. That way you'll see it in just different shades of gray. All right, next up, we want to put a grid over this. So in Google Drawing, I'm actually able to put a grid right over it, which is really cool because this is something that we've never had the option to do before. So I'm going to go to View, and then I'm going to go to Guides, and I'm going to click Show Guides, which gives me these vertical and horizontal guides. Now, we're going to be placing a 1-inch grid over this. So that means every inch I'm going to make a line. So I have one here, and now I'm going to go Insert. Oh, wait, is it Insert? Nope, sorry, View. And I'm going to go Guides, and I'm going to add a vertical guide. Oh, there's my second one, and it popped up right at 2. So I'm going to go View, add vertical guide. That's going to give me my third one. I'm just going to drag that one right over here to where the 3 is. So now I have 1, 2, 3 lines, and they are perfectly set 1 inch apart from one another. So at the 1, at the 2, and at the 3. Now I'm going to do my horizontal ones. I'm going to pull this one up. So I have one here at the 1, and then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go View, Guides, add horizontal guide, put that at the 2. Okay, and it's like right at the number. It's not like at the dashes. I'm going to go View, Guides, add horizontal guide. This is going to be here at the 3. And then I'm going to do one more View, Guides. And this is going to help us. So if you can't print this, you could just have this Google Drawing so you can look at it. That needs to go up a little bit. You can use this because we've done some gridding stuff before. So now you're able to see it with that grid on it, which is going to make it a lot easier for when we go to draw it. So you should have 4 boxes across, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 boxes down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And if you had your picture horizontally, that's fine too. And that's that. And then you're just going to go, let's see, File. I guess you can either download this or you can, I guess I should just save it in your Google Drive. If you have a printer, you can print it. But you'll be able to use this when we go on to the next step. So this is the step that I want you guys to complete today. So everyone should have an image like this by the end of the period today. And that's that. All right, guys. Have a good day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.